All right, guys, welcome to another Military and Foreign Affairs Network episode of Lessons in Insanity. And yes, I am showing you, the viewer, another example of the indoctrination process by the far left that is occurring inside of the school system of the United States. So, yesterday we looked at a piece about an 11th grade teacher indoctrinating her students. And now we're going to look at a fourth grade teacher located in the Theocratic Republic of Utah. I'm just kidding. It's not the Theocratic Republic of Utah. Some people may think that, but kind of surprised that this is going on there. But it really doesn't escape any school system inside of the United States. And let me just back up real quick. I love Utah. If we were to ever see the collapse of a dysfunctional United States, I think Utah will probably seal itself off and thrive. But who knows? Hopefully that never happens. But in this case, we are going to listen to this teacher. Now, I would say it is not as nerve-jarring as the previous episode that I did with that teacher in California, but nonetheless, this is still very much indoctrination in that far left racist ideology that we're seeing here. And I'm just going to hit play, and you be the judge. Here we go.
So for the first time in my life, I'm going to be teaching at a majority white school. And I'm kind of interested to see how students and parents react to my classroom, or if they even notice anything about it, because it's built for non-white students.
Okay, so she just gets a new role at this elementary school in Utah, and her intent upon taking this new role is not to come in and feel out the environment that she is working in. She may not understand the community all that well, but she's going to come right in and proceed with her indoctrination process. It doesn't matter where she's at, doesn't matter what her audience is, she's going to do what she's going to do. Here we go.
And what I mean by that is, like, if you look around and you interact with some of the materials I have, you'll notice that there's like no white kids represented in that. So just on like that very first level of multicultural education, and I don't think like my new students will mind, but not a single white face there. Same with my coloring pages. I have a big stack of coloring pages that students can use, and not a single one with a person on it depicts a white person or character. Because I just kept looking for pages for them that they'd relate to.
So, what is the rationale behind this? Why does she feel that if she's teaching a all-white class, does she have to eliminate all white faces in her teaching material? I'm just curious. So if I was a teacher in a all-black school and I had announced that I was eliminating all black faces from my teaching material, how would that be perceived? As a person of let's say you're an American of African descent, and that were to happen in your school, let's say a majority black school, how would you feel? What would you think? What would be going through your mind? Is it okay?
And then the only Disney princesses I have are Mulan and Moana, because they're some of my favorites, and coincidentally they are not white. Then another thing is my classroom library. Of course, literature is kind of dominated by straight, cis, white men, so there is a good deal of that in my books. but it is overpowered now from all the books that I've been purchasing to add on to my library that depict a lot of diverse peoples, whether that's people of color, or I have like books on non-binary, trans, otherwise LGBTQ characters.
And there we go. We jump right back into the whole LGBTQ, the whole trans, batshit crazy indoctrination process. This has nothing to do with racial diversity. This is now sexual diversity.
Characters. So there's just not a lot of adherence to the status quo on just that like base level of my classroom. So I'm kind of wondering if I feel like some parents might have something to say about that. If my experience with posh white parents in the past holds true for this year.
I don't think she has a lot of experience with posh white parents. I think she is simply a mouthpiece that herself has been indoctrinated herself. Again, she probably went to a fairly liberalized school, went to a college, further received her indoctrination in that college, and is now out to indoctrinate other kids in her far left ideology.
We'll see. So
anyway, that's it. Again, please feel free to comment in the comment section. I do know we have the attention of a few teachers who continue to say that this is not the case. Indoctrination is not going on. It is a very, very minuscule minority that is indoctrinating students. And I'll continue to post these. And at some point, when I have a thousand video examples of this, what is happening in our school system, maybe I will finally change one or two of these teachers' opinions. But that's it. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining another lesson in insanity. Have a good day.